Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent, bringing you episode 6 of Let's Play Loren, the Amazon Princess. Blindly. Excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and light a smoke here. Very cool game so far. I'm really enjoying it. It's really got its hooks in me. So I'm not sure what Town Fame actually does. Does it do the discount? Oh, it does. It affects the discount. Grimoire specialized in axes, swords, and heavy armor of the shop. So we can grind this more and get a higher discount. Let's go ahead and defeat guards in a tournament again. This really doesn't hurt to do this. Still only 2 guard captains this time. Not sure if they have more HP than last time or not. It seems around the same. But we're not going to do this forever here. We are going to...
We have no time for this.
Oh, nice. We are going to take on some story progression in time.
I hope this is slightly uncomfortable.
Wow.
Now I'm back.
Well, right now we can take a little bit of a discount and enjoy it.
You're no good, scum sucker.
No good what? Ooh. Yeah, they're a little harder actually. Let's go ahead and throw a fireball this way. Okay, Polymesho, then I'm next, so let's go ahead and paralyze. Nice, paralyzed all 3, wow. Saren, go ahead and heal. Dora's scared, weakened, and staggered, but not paralyzed. We'll just crushing blow here. Ah, weakened, killed, and weakened.
They should have surrendered when they had the chance.
Paralyzed. Defend. I'm trying not to use any any healing items so we can make money. Got 90 gold, 240 XP. Yeah, I don't want to grind too much. It is nice that we can grind, but let's see what the shop discount now is, 3%. We have 214, so not exactly enough to really get something amazing. So what I think we're gonna do, perhaps, can anybody use more of this stuff? 139 for Ramus to get some defense and threshold. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Sell the leather boots. And potion-wise, I think we have enough. No bombs for sale. Should probably get a restoration. Causes confused condition on target for 3 turns. Minor restoration just in case Saren gets knocked out and we need to heal him. So let's go ahead and buy one of those. And I think now... Let's check our quests. Find Queen Karen. We have to go to the swamps next. I guess we could do one more battle. Guards in a tournament. And then we'll go ahead and set out. Yeah, it looks like the same exact setup, but then maybe they're getting stronger, I don't know. Let's use the regular technique. Paralyzed 2 of them. This fireball is so satisfying. It's hard to hear the voices though over the music and stuff. It doesn't really have a voices option. Weakened. Again, they go after the weakest one, so they go after Dora a lot. Which is pretty smart. I can't, fault them for that. Man, they really go after Dora. Dang, down she goes. I don't even know if I should go ahead and resurrect her just yet. Let's just kill this back line and then we'll deal with it. Whoops. She's probably just gonna die again. Weaken both of them. I want her to get the XP. She's down to 2 HP. Good, we can heal her. Dora. Where's your pinning shot? Can you not use it against defending? Let's paralyze him. Really enjoying the synergy of skills that we've gained. It's coming together very nicely, and especially this fireball. Oh, he's weakened. I was wondering why his attack was so low. Ugh. Alright. Hopefully get a level up here, maybe? No? But, yeah, Dora's close to leveling. Maybe we should do it one more time for a Dora level. And actually let's fight street thugs. This should be a lot simpler. Missed, that's rare. Such pleasant music for a blood sport. Look at this damage plus paralyzation. This is a pretty easy one. Hopefully we get enough XP for Dora to level up. 51 gold, and she does in fact level up. No skill points, but 3 of these. Let's go strength, strength, strength. How about that? Something a little different. Since she is a thief. She's an archer, but hey. Alright, let's head to the shop one more time. We've got a 5% discount. Wow. Maybe we can buy her a better sword. One-handed, medium-edged weapon. Loses critical and a bunch of speed and attack. Just to gain damage. Crested dagger. Yeah, nothing really. Be nice to get that Sword of Pain, but we can't really afford it. Alright, so we are going to be off. Oh, we should get her a pair of... Oh, those are nice. At least get her like some boots. Or chain leggings. Let's go with chain leggings for Dora. Actually, let's go with boots. It doesn't knock her speed. The reinforced cap, actually. Go ahead and buy it and be left with 2. Sell the padded cap, and there we go. Okay, so I think we're going to save now and head out. I don't know when we can return to Grimoire. Whoops, what am I doing? The party was refreshed and supplied after a good night's rest in Grimoire. They rose with the sun to leave as soon as possible in their search for Loren's mother. Just before they left the city, they were stopped by city guards. Fearing the worst, they were pleasantly relieved when Apollomesho revealed himself.
Leaving without me, princess?
Loren and Saren inspected the old wizard as he approached, surrounded by guards once more. Only this time he was being followed by someone new, a large man with a stern face. We parted ways after I gave you the sword.
And here it is again, meaning that our paths must cross once more.
He pointed to some guards carrying a long decorative case. They opened it up to reveal the ember blade resting on a cushion of velvet. It truly looked like a weapon meant for the gods. What is the meaning of this? Why have you stopped me?
I have learned something very important about the shadow creatures that attacked us those nights ago.
Does this really concern me? You are keeping me from my task.
This most certainly concerns you. The whole world is on the precipice of war, and even the Amazons cannot hide from it.
Loren sighed and tapped her foot. Make this short.
Consulting with the council, we have found that the crystal used to send the Shadow Men could only have been found in the volcanic lands of the Everburn Mountains.
Everburn Mountains? That's demon territory.
Yes, the home of the demons. I fought them before a long time ago, and they are led by the entity known as Faust. He is a bloodthirsty force, and if he is behind this attempt to wage war, then he will stop at nothing to have it.
A war between elves and humans? What do I care?
I fear, Princess, that your mother may be a part of Faust's grand scheme.
Apollomesho had Loren's full attention at this point.
When I asked you to help the Empire retrieve the sword, it was so that we could bring it back as a weapon for the Empire to use, for protection only, of course. As you know, the Ember Blade is one of the few swords forged by the gods to endow the world with their might. While a finely crafted piece of steel, it is nothing more than that in the wrong hands. Loren immediately recalled how the sword had glowed at her touch back on the mountain. It will not give its full strength to just any mortal. The mortal must be the strongest and most worthy warrior whom Erevorin has to offer.
What of this old tale?
It is no tale, it is reality, and we all witnessed how the sword reacted to Princess Loren. The gods have recognized her as worthy of their power.
Of course they did. Loren has no peer. Saren, forgive me.
The Council and I had hoped to give this sword to Grimoire's greatest warrior.
He turned and allowed the tall man to step forward.
Amukiki the Bear, the champion of the arena. He has won tournament after tournament and is the best warrior whom the Empire has ever seen. And yet...
He gestured for Amukiki to take the sword. Stiffly, he approached the Ember Blade and took it by the hilt to wield it for the party. It did not glow.
There is no reaction in the sword to him. As much as it troubles us, the sword can only be of use if the sword will recognize its owner. In short, Princess, the Ember Blade is yours.
Wow, you're really giving her that ancient relic?
Present it to her, Amukiki.
The warrior was rigid in hesitation, and then he finally held the sword's blade so that Loren could take it by the handle. Slowly, Loren did just that. Wrapping her fingers around the hilt caused an immediate glow in the sword, confirming that it had truly chosen her.
Take care of it. It stands for more than you know.
I shall. Loren was humbled by the gift. She had not expected to be entitled to such an honor. She had only wanted to save her mother.
And what of this man?
Saren could detect jealousy in Amukiki as he watched Loren handle the weapon that had once been meant for him. His eyes met with Saren's eyes.
For years, I have trained to become Grimoire's elite weapon. I was to use the strength of this blade to protect the Empire and the whole of Erevorn.
Suddenly, he knelt in front of Loren, who stared at him wide-eyed in surprise.
And now I can only serve to protect the true wielder of the Ember Blade. I hereby pledge myself to protect Princess Loren of the Amazons, at the cost of my life if necessary.
Pity for the man turned to jealousy. Saren was Loren's sworn protector, not this man.
That is not necessary. I am here to protect her. You may return to your life as it was before this moment.
Right, we already have enough bodyguards. Thank you and goodbye.
My life before was that sword. I have already made my oath.
Amukiki, warrior gladiator. New party member. Oh, we get to level him up? Alright, so gladiators fight endless battles in the human imperial arenas, and their battle setup often includes a weapon and a shield. They believe that a solid defense is the main foundation for an invincible warrior, and so they have several skills to protect themselves and their allies. However, they are also able to assault enemies or scare them with fearsome battle cries. Let's see, he's got shield defense 1. Increases character's defense value by 15%, but decrease speed by 5% for 3 turns. We can get shield wall 1. The gladiator forms a human wall, reducing damage to everyone in the front row of his allies by 30% for 3 turns. That's very nice. Battle cry 1. Gladiator battle cry has a 50% chance of causing fear in the whole enemy first row for 3 turns. Assault 1. Character uses both the weapon and the shield to hit the enemy, increasing damage by 30% and stagger chance by 15%. And Shield Bash. Character hits enemy, dealing 50% of normal damage, but with a 50% chance to paralyze them for 3 turns. Nice. Then we've got the usual. Taunt. 2 skill points. So we could potentially get Battle Cry 1 and then get Shield Wall. Or we could just get Taunt. Let's go ahead and get Battle Cry 1 and Shield Wall. Okay, and we'll go Battle Cry 10 SP, 15 SP, 20 SP. Should get a little will and a little skill. He stared into Saren's eyes as if to warn him not to challenge his devotion again.
I will follow the sword as well. It is in the Empire's only hope, and so the Amazon Princess is our only hope. I have not committed to helping the Empire. I will not fight elves. That is unnecessary. The sword will show you your path. I trust that it will be the right one.
So, now these 2 guys following us too. The crazy old guy who nearly killed me and a guy who looks like he could just kill me by blinking too hard?
I agree. Our group is full enough as it is.
Saren stood between Amakiki and the party. He glared at him in return, not appreciating how unwelcome he was to the group he had just sworn allegiance to. So long as you help and don't slow me down, I don't care anymore. I just need to leave and find my mother.
We shall not burden you, just as before.
My grace, you can't be... Saren?
Yes, forgive me.
One last time before joining Loren's side, Saren gave a sidelong glare to Amakiki. Loren was not his to protect, and they didn't even know if he could be trusted. In retrospect, the initial tensions between Saren and Amakiki were merely because they were both people desperately searching for recognition in this cruel world. Both were raised as nobodies, and both were given a chance to make something of themselves. For some reason, they believed that only one of them could truly obtain such priceless recognition. You now have more than 6 party members. Only active members who fight will gain XP from fights and quests. However, you can still level up everyone by alternating the formation and returning to old places such as the Temple of Truth. It's up to you to decide. You can keep the same party members throughout the whole game or change them, deciding which character is best suited for each battle. Interesting. So we can do some grinding. Still don't know what this is about. Oh, now I get it. This shows all locations. This shows your current next location. This shows no locations. I'd actually like to see what happens if we head back to Truth Temple and take our time and actually level up the different party members. Actually, let's head to camp. We haven't camped in a while. Do you believe Draco's innocence? Do you think we should be suspicious of him? I am not sure. I certainly don't like the lout, but that shouldn't change his innocence. The facts presented tell me that he did not send those creatures upon us. Also, he is too stupid to be that clever. Yes, it's a wonder he even remembers to breathe. So long as he remembers his magic, I would not mind. I can hear you two. I'm standing right here. Draco's affection decreased. They both snickered together at Draco's expense. In a moment, they locked eyes. Loren slowly returned to her stoic nature, too caught up in sharing an intimate expression with Saren of all people. 3 hearts. Saren?
Yes, mistress?
This blade is dull, and I need you to sharpen it. She held out the ember blade, and his jaw dropped. It is too distracting for me to do it myself. She was referencing how the sword glowed at her touch.
Yes, of course. I will tend to it for you. It would be the greatest honor to service this weapon.
It's just a sword like any other. Saren frowned.
You still do not believe in the history of this sword or the other holy relics.
It glows. Many things glow in this world. A night flag glows, but it is not a divine intervention. Friendly.
We cannot understand the gods, no, but this sword is imbued with magic, their gift.
It must mean something. Magical weapons are forged every day.
You're right. This is all but a sword in all hands but yours. I believe you are the hero that Erevorn needs, and that you are beyond worthy to be a divine voice.
Doesn't matter what you think of this sword. I know you are those things. Loren sighed and crossed her arms, but she could not reply. Let's go ahead and check out that sword, actually. Here's Anukiki. Standard longsword and, a tower shield. Wicked defense. He's wearing chain stuff, mostly. Sword. Blade fire. Where's the ember blade? Is that it? The holy ember blade, no drop. Oh, look at this thing. Oh my gosh. 3 speed. This is plus 3 speed, plus 2 defense, plus 7% critical hit, plus 8 damage, minus 2 attack, plus 2 HP and SP regen. Wow. Put that on, and then we should use the blade fire in the offhand. And let's see if Anukiki, wherever he may be, can use the tempered. Yep, that'll help him. So we're going to try to keep everybody leveled up, as hard as that may be to do. We should break camp soon. There's much to be done. Let's talk to Ramus.
I can't believe those shadow men came after us. That's something I thought I'd never see. You only hear stories about that stuff. You lot run into some crazy situations all the time, don't you?
Joking? Us? No. Just remarkably deadly and improbable situations. Definitely not crazy. I would prefer crazy.
Don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying it. I've been resting on me wagon for too long. Now I'm finally back in the thick of things, getting my its exercise. I needed more than just to stretch my legs. I'm finally getting out and living. I feel young again.
Sure does sound like you're having fun. He chuckled heartily.
You'd be surprised.
Okay, not a lot going on with Ramus. Does your axe have a name?
Why do folks keep asking me that? Blasted thing ain't got a name. It's a hunk of metal.
Friendly. Some people cherish their favorite weapons, since you have both seen hard times. Perhaps even just for good luck.
I get why folks name them. Do you think I should? Bah. It's not even whole. The gem here fell out a long time ago. If I was going to get all mushy over a weapon, it should be the best blasted weapon there was.
Then we'll save the naming process for when you find an axe you can actually respect.
Aye.
Do all dwarves live in the mountains?
Not all. Dora doesn't, from what I hear. I come from the Hammerhands, that shiny, smoggy beast of a city. We built a mighty fortress smack dab on the side of a mountain, though. Our keep is the strongest you'll find in Aravorn.
Even stronger than the Citadel?
You bet your bottom it is.
Loren might have a word otherwise.
She can fight me on it all she wants. Dwarven hands build the best castles, and there ain't no two ways about it. If we ever pass through there, you'll see what I mean.
Do you live in the mines like I heard dwarves do?
Blast no, mines are cold, reeks, and my wagon would lose its wheels faster than an imperial in a forest. I'd rather have my feet planted on top of the ground rather than under it, that's for sure.
Learning about the dwarf's lore.
My axe is getting restless.
Okay, let's talk to Draco. That's your big secret? Well, what? What secret? Do you even remember what you said while under Apollomesho's spell? No. Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't say too much, just enough. What did I say? What's my big secret? You said you didn't find Loren attractive. Draco slammed his palm onto his face. What exactly is wrong with that? Loren won't kill you if you don't think she's attractive. It's not really about her. Saren studied Draco in the following silence. There always seemed to be some secret lair underneath him that he was hiding. That lair didn't always need to be hidden. Saren wished there was some way to get Draco to come out of his silly guise and be real with him. Then Saren realized how odd a desire it was to want to know more about this man who had originally grated on his nerves. There he was, wishing Draco would say something more. But he didn't. Nothing's new with me. Dora? How's Ramus doing? He's doing fine. There ain't a reason for him not to be. He's over his lost cart and he wants to help Loren out for sure. Excellent. By the way, I see you two hanging out a lot. Oh, I expect it's because we're both dwarves and all that. I don't get to talk to a lot of them, honestly. Not many dwarves in Grimoire. Blast, no. Ain't nobody like anyone who ain't a human in Grimoire. People like them when they're just passing through, but not else. That sounds awful. I'm sorry you had to live in that environment. Don't be sorry, because I live just fine. If you know how to change how people think of you, then it's easy peasy. Money? Dora laughed. Yep, money. Lots of it. Oh, hi again. Palomesho? I think you should apologize to Draco more thoroughly. The wizard straightened his pose, but took another moment before speaking.
I could have very well been right about him. Everything about him tied him directly to being a spy for the elves. I was not wrong to act on my inclinations.
You saw what you wanted to see. Your feelings towards the elves may have blinded you. Polymesha was quiet for a long time.
The matter is over, and there is nothing to be had from discussing it further.
Saren sighed and retreated.
Perhaps I had not impressed upon you the urgency of our matters. No more idle chatter.
Anukiki? Saren walked up to the hulking gladiator standing guard by himself on the outskirts of camp.
It is my turn to guard the camp.
I'm not familiar with the Empire's customs. You have made an oath involving my mistress, and I want to know what that really means. The warrior was quiet for a moment.
The oath I made is not an Empire custom. It is part of my heritage, which makes it much stronger.
What is your heritage, if not the Empire?
I am from the nomads of the south. I have lived with the Empire, and that is all.
You defend the Empire as if it were important to you.
I have sworn an oath to my nation as well.
And if your oath to your nation conflicts with your oath to Loren? He did not speak for a moment, but was completely still.
I will not harm the wielder of the Ember Blade.
Kind of want to be forceful here. Let's see what happens. That did not answer my question.
Yes, it did.
Sounds as if you were trying to weave a line that could deceive me into believing you. Wait. No, I don't want to I don't agree with that answer. Friendly. We are placing a lot of trust in those words, sir. I will not hesitate to fight you if you break them.
I do not break my oaths.
But you make several of them, so it's possible they could conflict.
If that were ever the case, I would take my own life.
I hope that is not necessary.
Now you see, I do not make oaths I cannot keep.
As for your oath itself, it is completely unnecessary. I am the sworn protector of Loren. You are simply redundant. If you have a ritual that retracts an oath, you should perform it now.
I will not.
Why not? Why must you be sworn by an oath to protect someone? Are you afraid that if you were not forbidden to kill her, that you would? Amukiki's look turned razor sharp as he stared Saren straight in the eyes. You are jealous of her. I saw how you looked when the sword glowed for her and not you. How are we to know you will not just kill Loren in hopes the sword will recognize you instead?
That will not happen, and you do not know me to say that it might.
Exactly. We don't know you, so you are even more dangerous to have around.
I'm sorry to say that my oath makes my presence very permanent.
Saren grounded his teeth while staring down the warrior.
I should remind you that the Amazons detest men.
If Loren tolerates you, it is only barely so.
I could say the same about you.
Saren sneered.
Loren may not wish to mate with me, but she knows I have a use, just like you. Even the Amazons cannot reject men entirely in their society.
As slaves, you mean?
They keep men for labor because they know they are stronger.
Romance. I think you're strong too, Amakiki. What would a forceful response look like? Oh. Let's go with a joking response. Don't let her hear you say that.
It is the truth.
Huh. Yeah, never mind. You should probably go and tell her that right now. I need to watch this.
I'm not for your amusement. Bother someone else.
That old man said that you won many tournaments. What does he mean by that?
It means exactly like what it sounds like. I've fought in many combative tournaments for honor and glory.
I've battled men, elves, wizards, and won. I train every waking moment and take every challenge presented to me. That is how I have become the man I am today. There is no tournament of arms that I have not won, so I was named Grimoire's greatest warrior. Which explains why you had high hopes for the Ember Blade.
Yes,
I know I am stronger than your Amazon mistress, but I still cannot gain the sword's favor.
Careful what you say. You may have more physical strength than Loren, but you will never be stronger-willed. Perhaps you misunderstood what it truly means to be great. Their eyes were on fire as they glared at each other. Interesting characters. You said that your purpose in life was the Ember Blade. Why did you live your life for a weapon? The Ember Blade is not just a weapon. It's a holy relic that turns the wielder into a divine hand of justice. To become the voice of the gods is more than enough to devote one's life to. So all those tournaments you fought and won, you didn't do them for fun, but to become worthy of the sword? Yes, not in the beginning, but after my first tournament, the Archwizard told me that I had potential of becoming a beacon for mankind. I was honored. Your mistress does not know the gift of being chosen. Saren detected the bitterness in his voice. On one hand, it was understandable to be upset that your lifetime goal was usurped by someone who was unfazed by it, but on the other hand, he had no right to think ill of Loren. It doesn't matter in the end because the gods have chosen her, not you. It may have absolutely nothing to do with strength or how many tournaments you've won. The gods need someone who will do the right thing. I believe the princess is such a person. We'll see. You said you are from a group of people called the Nomads. Of the South. Yes, who are they? What are they like? Aren't they like the Empire? No, the people of the Empire live in houses and buy their food from vendors. The Nomads live under the stars and hunt for their food. You're barbarians. Our culture is different, not lesser. That term is not welcome to us. I had never thought that the term was offensive. I'm sorry. Though it is interesting how you are so quick to judge other cultures just the same, like the elves, for instance. Amokiki was silent for a long time, refusing to comment. You know I am right. Are you interested in the Nomads or insulting me? I'm sorry. Please tell me about your culture. Yamakiki says nothing. Okay. So, and what are separate screens? No quests. Got some romance. You can go ahead and save and see how long we've been playing. 37 minutes. I guess we can head back to, how much XP? You're about to, oh yeah, we're pretty close to leveling up. Well, kind of close. I wonder if we head back to the, Truth Temple, what would happen? Random encounter. What's this? Sometimes during your journey, you might stumble into random enemy groups. Those battles are completely optional, but are useful to gain extra XP points and level up faster, especially in normal and hard difficulty modes. Sure, we'll fight this one. Now, wait a minute. Are we done with you? Yeah. Alright. So we save here. We'll do one fight before we leave. But I want to adjust the party. How do I adjust the party setup? I guess there is no way. That's odd. Oh, here we go. Change party setup. Let's potentially move you in for Dora. And try our luck this way. Challenge Sauser. What brings you here? We want to train against you and your monks. Okay, very well. Disciples, assemble. Review your party setup. This is potentially what we would like our party to look like.
between 2 and 3 party members. Oh, we can only limit 3. Okay, then you... You 3 maybe? Should be fairly easy. You're paralyzed, so we can't really see you in action. It's not going to take much, probably.
I don't like you.
The fireball should end this thing. Huh, they go after Anukiki. Amukiki, not Anukiki. One more fireball. Amukiki gets the final attack? No, not even.
Do you like me, or do you like me? You like me.
69 gold. Yeah, quite a ways away for a level up, so... That's good for now. Enough, that's enough. I can tell you have grown stronger in these days since we met. Until next time, farewell. Okay, let's go ahead and save. And I want to thank you guys for joining me. Next time, we'll go ahead and head to the Unforgiving Swamps and continue the story. I think I'm going to roll with Dora instead of Amukiki, even though Amukiki may have a bit, well, they're both useful and have their uses. So we'll see. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this episode and are enjoying the LP if you're watching it. Feel free to watch the LP and join along with me as we head forward. Having a lot of fun, and I'd love to have you guys. So feel free to tune in next time. Much more to come. Much love, peace, and joy as well. And hopefully see you guys next time. Bye-bye.